Okay, so let me just start by saying I have become aware of a video made by Tommy Sotomayor, and he is outraged at TMZ for posing the question, what should we call black people, niggas or African Americans? Because allegedly, I haven't seen the video, haven't seen any TMZ, but this was confirmed because I was listening to BLS this morning and it came up in the commentary. Regrettably, of course, some people who look like us have access to microphones, and when they talk, people with cameras record their conversations. So you can hear some of the most asinine things come from so-called celebrities. You understand? But what you have to understand is the only reason a celebrity has any standing in this society is because of the power of the media to distract you from reality. You understand? They can take your mind away from the reality of your situation and have you thinking about some nonsense, some utter, complete foolishness, like Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky. You understand? Like Barack Obama's birth certificate, like weapons of mass destruction, like the media is a weapon of mass distraction. Now, TMZ, you understand? A poll on what someone else should call us. Haven't they been calling us names for the last 500 years? They called us niggers, they called us Negroes, they called us colored, they called us black, African American. I mean, when you get down to it, I've stated this on numerous occasions, the fact that we have shown a lack of testicular fortitude, balls in determining who we would be moving forward is the reason things like this can occur. You see, sometimes I make Facebook posts and commentary on other people's Facebook posts, and I recently made a comment that we need to draw a line in the proverbial sand and take the heads of anybody that crossed that line. Now, this is where Brother Larry's coming from. Now, I told y'all they took us from Mandi populations, the west coast of Africa. Most of our people were Mandinka people, Mandingos. Now, the civilization that we created, you know, we walk around here saying we were kings and we were queens. Kings and queens of what? Kings and queens where? See, they got you thinking this illusion of Africa. Africa's a big, big place. See, you can't just be a king of Africa. Had to have a kingdom. And there were kingdoms. You understand? There were empires. Don't fall into this verbal trap wherein which you are still referring to yourself in the same way that you were referred to when you had chains on your feet and you stood on the auction block and you were for sale in the market. Don't forget, this is a market. Now, as for willfully ignorant individuals like Suge Knight, And this is not keyboard karate. You understand? I really have no regard for anybody that makes statements like that. You understand? I don't give a damn who they are. I don't give a damn who they supposed to be. I don't give a damn what they represent. I don't care where they are. Y'all already know where I'm coming from. Nigga is offensive. It was offensive to our ancestors. It was offensive to our ancestors who were lynched in them goddamn trees. It was offensive to our ancestors who had those dogs sicked on them on that bridge. It was offensive to our ancestors who were marching. It was offensive to our ancestors who were shot. It was offensive to our ancestors yesterday. It's offensive to our ancestors today. It is offensive. The fact that you pretend that you are not offended is some cowardly bullshit. The reason it's some cowardly bullshit is because you run around here every goddamn day saying nigga, but if a white person on TV say nigga, you lose your goddamn mind. Oh, you want him to lose his job. You marching. You understand? This is some psychological bullshit. You're playing games. Now, there is the left and there is the right side of reality. There is the left and there is the right side of reality. There is the left and the right side of truth. You understand? The truth is pretty clear. It's pretty straight. It ain't no obscuration about it. This is some real shit. It's offensive. That's the truth. Now, the reason you know it's the truth is because somebody can say that shit to you and you might punch him in the face. Now, if that wasn't the case, and Suge Knight is the same way, and I don't know him. The only thing I know about him is rumors. You understand? And I don't care to repeat rumors. But what I do know is that when you have a microphone in front of your face and somebody points a camera at you and you are making a statement to somebody who does not look like you and does not share your ethnic background, you need to think before you talk. You need to regard the history of your people before you start running your mouth. You need to be reflective, and you need to consider that you have brothers that don't play that shit. That you have brothers that will take heads for that shit. You understand? Now, the fact that we don't think that we are responsible to our brothers for the shit that we say, when you place brothers in positions because of the shit that you say, you are directly responsible for that shit that happens because of that position that you created. Now, I understand that a lot of you West Coast brothers, y'all just dead set on being niggas for life. I just need you to know that you are dead set on being slaves for life. You have accepted the reality of the position that you were placed in, and you do not seek to change that condition. You understand? You probably come from a different people than my people. You probably came from a subjugated people, and subjugation is your reality. It's in your DNA. Now, I truly come from kings. I truly come from great warriors. You understand? I'm trying to rise from the ashes. I see the ashes. This is the aftermath of the destruction of our civilization. Why are you not trying to put the pieces back together and rise from the ashes? Why are you content to be the footstool of another? You have to ask yourself, what makes you content? Now, In the case of somebody like Suge Knight, he's probably gotten a little bit of monetary gain from the market. He might think that he's free. You understand? Remember, they taught us how to be individuals, because individuals are not really responsible for the group. And if you have no responsibility to the group, the likelihood of you rebelling with the group is remote. I mean, witness reality that you see. How hard is it to get a little rebellion going? When the last time you heard the word rebellion? Y'all looking at me funny right now because I'm saying rebellion, because y'all think y'all free. You understand? See, Brother Larry's under no illusion. Look, I talk to brothers from Jamaica, and I tell them they tricked you. You're not free. And they say, nah, man, we independent, man. And I say the Queen of England is the Queen of Jamaica. Her representative is the Governor General. You can overrule the highest court in Jamaica to the British court. How the hell are they free? The economy of Jamaica doesn't operate for the people of Jamaica, not the black people. That ain't freedom. That's a trick. Y'all stop the bullshit now. Y'all free. Go on, run along. Cook your curry goat, your rice and peas. Know what I'm saying? Smoke your ganja. No, it's a trick. The same shit here in America. And black people. One day you slaves, the next day you free. No, it's a trick. The reality of it is, you had them crackers in the South, slave owners, right, in debt to the crackers in the North, the bankers and shit, you know, keep it real, Jews, and not just Jews, but them financial fuckers, investors, so that they went to war. They had a beef. Now, the crackers in the South lost. We know this. And as a result of losing, they were penalized. As a war punishment, their property was removed. Guess who was referred to as property at the time? Read that shit in the 13th Amendment. Read it. Stop hearing about this shit. Read the 13th Amendment. Read the part where they say nobody will be compensated for the emancipation of any slave or the loss of any property. Read that shit. Because they were filing claims for lost property. Guess what they said they lost? You understand? Now, let's get this shit straight. When you have individuals like a Suge Knight that should know better by virtue of the fact that he's a grown-ass man, and he doesn't, Brother Larry calls that willful ignorance. You understand? And Brother Larry don't give a shit who don't like what I'm saying. Y'all already know where I'm coming from. I ain't gonna say that no more, because I ain't talking shit. This is some real talk. You understand? Now, when you get a microphone and a camera in front of you, show a little respect for your ancestors that died hearing that bullshit, that was told that they had to stay in their place, and was called that bullshit, that was terrorized for centuries in the South. And I'm pretty sure, Suge Knight, that your ass come from the South somewhere, or your ancestors do, your grandmother, somebody. You understand? Have a little respect for the people before you go running your mouth with TMZ. Because TMZ don't mean shit to me. I don't even know who the fuck TMZ is. You understand? But I know it ain't black people. Because black people got more sense than that. Some stupid shit like that. What do you want to call us? Niggas or African Americans. You're gonna get your fucking teeth knocked out your face. That's what's gonna happen. You understand? Because you're gonna ask that shit or say that shit to the wrong person. Somebody like Brother Larry. And the shit gonna get ugly. Look, this is some simple ass shit to understand. Side note to white America. I know that some of you youngsters think it's fashionable to run around here saying, my nigga, what's up, my nigga. Understand that just like you have generations of Jewish people, right, who are terrified when they see swastikas because they remember the persecution that they went through in Germany. You have generations of my people here in America that when they hear nigga, they think about the Ku Klux Klan, and they think about crosses burning, and they think about bodies hanging from trees, and they think about Emmett Till, and they think about shit like that. You understand? That's what they think about when they hear that. So when you say that, just be aware of that, because like I said, you might say it in the wrong place to the wrong person, and their reaction to that is some Nat Turner shit. Now what you know about Nat Turner? Nat Turner killed 55 white people for calling them nigga. Y'all thought it was a slave rebellion. Nat wasn't going nowhere. Nat was trying to set this shit right. Dignity and respect. How you gonna be free without that? How the fuck are you gonna be free without dignity and respect? If nobody respects you, if people can disregard you, disregard your history, your pain, your suffering, just put this shit in movies and videos and songs. Just say this shit on TV, on the radio, in front of your face, any fucking where, with no respect for you, no regard for you. How the fuck are you free? I think it's time to take yourself seriously. Now, I said this before. Time to get serious. Where my gangsters at? Where the brothers with the heart? Where you cats that's not afraid? Come on, y'all. I mean, I said this before. Understand, this is some man up shit. We're the men. We're the brothers. You understand? My name is Brother Larry. I don't like being called nigga. For real. And sometimes I contemplate taking a bit too much action behind that shit, and I gotta pull back because I know, hello, 911, Brother Larry talking about getting free again. And you can't be free being a nigga in America, because niggas were bought and sold in America. $750. Medical College of Georgia bought one and then taught him medicine and employed him stealing bodies from the African cemetery in order to teach white students how to be doctors. That's a fact. Called him the Resurrection Man. Now, the fact that they had no regard for you in life, the fact that they had no regard for you in death, the fact that they would buy one of you and then hire you to dig up the remains of the people you lived with so that they can do medical experiments on. Says what to you? You understand? See, to me it says market. They brought us to a market as market commodities. The dynamics of this shit has never changed for our people. The fact that some of us have learned how to participate in the market and to mimic the behavior of those who brought us here is not a surprise to me. You see, it happens in war. Some people go fight for the other side. I mean, we call them traitors. For some reason, we've learned to accept somebody else's view of this shit. No, you're not former hostages. You're not freed hostages. No, we didn't drag your ass over here and beat you over the head with the Bible and didn't mean that shit. No, we didn't do that. Even got some of us thinking, no, they didn't drag us over here in slave ships. We were already here. They tricked us. They took us from over there and brought us over here, and we ain't know the difference. See, they don't really think when they talk. They just say shit because some other fool said that shit and it sounded good because they ain't think about it. You telling me that some of our ancestors was so fucking stupid that they ain't know that they put their ass in a little boat and took them up a river, and then they told them they put them in a big boat and took their ass over the ocean. You telling me that some of my ancestors was that fucking stupid? Y'all a bunch of idiots. Confused ass idiots. Straight the fuck up. Fuck that. I ain't pulling no punches this morning. I don't feel like pulling no fucking punches. Got me fucking pissed off with this nigga's stupidity. You understand? My ancestors were not stupid. They navigated the goddamn globe. They built structures all over this goddamn planet. You think they ain't know where they were taking from one part of this shit to the other part? Are you kidding me? Look, when the British were fighting their colonial rebels, that's what these motherfuckers were, colonial rebels, right? When they were fighting their colonial rebels, and they told the blacks that the colonial rebels was holding, listen, come over to this side and we gonna free you. Those people, they took to Sierra Leone. They took them to man-day populations. When these people, American Colonization Society, took some of our ancestors back, they took them and created Liberia. But the area, man-day people. Now, why would they take them back to man-day people? Because they got them from man-day people. This shit is not a mystery. This is not just his story. This is a historical fact. Stop the bullshit. You understand? Mandingo. Man dingo. Not boy dingo. It's not your boy. It's your man, Brother Larry. Mandingo. Now man the fuck up. Peace. Mandate power.